Zia's is a restaurant that my partner and I have put together almost 7 years ago. Zia's means aunt in Italian. It is the basis of the restaurant. Joe's been to Italy several times. He is Italian. All his aunts and sisters always cook. We do a lot of different items like braised lamb shank with spicy fried pancetta, which is an Italian bacon, walleye with some country fried onions, grilled asparagus, linguine pescatori, pretty much served in every Italian restaurant, but it has all the fresh shrimp, scallops, mussels, calamari, clams. Maiali con pancetta, which is a roasted pork loin wrapped with pancetta. Zia's is a restaurant that anybody can come into. It's a very nice, comfortable restaurant. We're close to the city, but yet not in the city. We like everybody to come in and feel like they've had a good time, and leaving, they want to come back again.
So Kevin, of all the Italian places in the city, why Zia's?
I think it's superb. I think it's better than 9 out of 10 other Italian restaurants. I went with a group, there's about 6 of us, so I had everything from pasta, you know, we do this passing back and forth. Try this, the veal, it's excellent from beginning to end. And you go in there, they treat you like family. I mean, they really do. I think they go out of their way to give you the meal you're looking for, which is like you were, you know, they want to feed you and they want you to be happy.
The food was just absolutely wonderful. I had halibut there also. My date had the linguine with seafood. It had mussels and clams, scallops, calamari, and we both had wine with our dinner that the waiter helped us select. I did, however, had tiramisu for dessert, and I must say I've had better, but if that's my only complaint, the service was great, and it was a good dining experience.
You know, I thought this place was outstanding. This was a big surprise to me. You know, Kevin was mentioning, you know, he wasn't sure what to expect driving down to Hyde Park. You know, I think this is a good lesson for a lot of us. You know, we go downtown to eat, but we don't go into other neighborhoods to eat. But I just thought that the Italian food there was as good as any I've had in the city, and you know, including restaurants that charge 3 times as much. I thought the food was terrific. We actually took our 2 children, 3 years old and 2 months old, to the restaurant. That was part of the excursion. Mm-hmm. And folks were very accommodating. I like the fact that it was complimentary valet parking, which
you don't find that downtown.
You sure don't. And I understand maybe the economics of it make it impossible to do downtown. On the other hand, they wouldn't have to, you know, offer valet parking up there either. So I just thought that was a good sign. When we got in, we were seated. They were putting up with all the special requests that come with having small children. And as I said, the bottom line was the food was terrific. So this was a good choice. I would actually drive back from Hyde Park to have a meal. My wife and I started off with I forget the name of it, but it's like beef tenderloin tips with portobello mushrooms. It's one of their most popular appetizers. This was a recommendation of the waiter, because we were busy, I think, changing a diaper or something while we said, yeah, whatever sounds good, you know, bring us. And it was outstanding. And my 3-year-old seemed very happy with her plain pasta with plain red sauce. But she was thrilled with for dessert. She got these little frozen lemons with lemon ice inside. And they cut off the lemon. So she's
Getting us all excited over here.
So she's scooping the lemon ice out of there, and you know, for a 3-year-old, you can't get any better than that.
And sometimes you need to ask what their specialty is, because maybe tiramisu isn't their thing, and that's the thing. And if I would have said, what do you do best? They would have steered me in another direction.
There you go.
What's your favorite thing to eat there?
I'm a chicken. I like chicken Vesuvio. It's one of my favorites. It makes you feel good. You order it and you eat it and you remember it. You come back and that's what you want again. You want that same meal again. It was so good, and that's why I go back.
And since you've been there so many times too, it proves to you the consistency of a place. That's really important in a restaurant. That if you order, you know, the Chicken Vesuvio that way every time, it's going to be that way. Or if you go to Dixie Kitchen and have a sampler, it's going to be the same to you every time.
You know, that's a terrific point because there was a restaurant in town that shall go unnamed that my wife and I loved for about 6 months. And we went, but you know, this is back in our younger days when we actually could go out to restaurants.
Right.
And after about the third or fourth time we went back there, suddenly, and it had only been about 6 months, the menu had changed. You know, the chef was different. You know, and you sit
the
down
next one on you.
and you're ordering, and you're all like, "Hey, you know, this isn't what I was looking for." And you know, maybe I'm just kind of one of those guys who gets in a routine, but I want to feel like, if I go back to, you know, my place, maybe you've added a couple things on the menu or what have you, but if I like something, it better still be
If you
on
like that
menu.
jambalaya, you want it to be on their menu.
better
There
still
you
be
go.
on there.
Right.
That's exactly right. You won't be able to count on it.
Well, Kevin, this is your favorite pick. Tell us why you like it so much. Sum it up for us.
I like his one word, quality. I mean, you go there and you're treated like family, and I've never had a bad time there. I've been there half a dozen times. I'm going to keep going.
And Karen, what about for you?
This restaurant may not be in your neighborhood, but I would recommend it as worth the trek to try it out because they're serving up some great food, and it would be a good experience for anyone to venture out a little bit in Chicago and try something different.
So are we getting a unanimous vote on this?
I think it's thumbs up all the way around. I thought it was terrific, and I think it's worth the drive.
Well, you can find Zia's Trattoria at 6699 North Northwest Highway in Chicago, 773-775-0808. They're open for lunch Tuesday through Friday and dinner every night. And the dinner tab without drinks is about $15 to $20 a person.